Divine Feminine, what up, girl? I'm coming here today, y'all, right? I said I don't like to do these karmic readings, but I was reading a couple of comments last night from a couple of queens, and they were like, you know, I blocked my DMs karmic or whatever because the bitch was stalking, making fake pages and all this other shit. I could totally relate to that, right? I could totally relate to that because I had to do the same damn shit. So I was like, okay, fuck it, let's do this karmic reading, right? We can have to sit down with this karmic divine feminine. We can, like, fuck it, just don't get off the throne, right? So let's see, okay? I need y'all to keep y'all fist in y'all's pocket, okay? Stay in your seat. Don't get up. Don't make no whatever we find out today about this karmic. I don't want you to get upset is what I'm saying, divine feminine, because we have already got our crown and they are watching the throne. So this is one of those instances where I was saying, like, they gonna wait to see if you're gonna jump up and act emotional. Whatever we find out today, okay? I'm just gonna tell you. All right, so just so you know, I do start all my cards out upright. I don't believe in starting out with reversals. That's some bullshit. I do pre-shuffle to get started so I can get a gist of what's going on. Please keep in mind this may not resonate with every divine feminine in regards to her divine masculine's karmic situation, okay? I wanted to know who the divine feminine was, like, in this spread. Like, I just wanted to pull for you real quick to see what you were on in regards to this karmic situation with the divine masculine, right? Divine feminine, you came up as the fool in the coffin. So these divine feminines that I'm talking to have fucking officially left the building in regards to this third party situation. So this karmic is just a bitch we just curious about. She ain't nobody that's really affecting our lives or nothing because we ain't fucking with divine masculine. That shit is dead, right? We just up in their business right now. This is the sit down. This is like Love and Hip Hop when they always gotta meet and shit and have that talk, and they either start throwing shit at each other, drinks in each other's faces, or they walk away amicably, right? That's what's going on right here. But these divine feminines right here are not dealing with the divine masculine or engaging in any arguments with the karmic. These are the divine feminines I'm talking to because this fool in this coffin popped up. Got me? All right. I asked this karmic, right? If y'all want to, y'all can throw tomatoes at her, okay? I'll let y'all throw tomatoes. While we doing this reading, you can just start dropping tomato emojis, and that's you throwing tomatoes at the karmic. Like, boo, right? We don't believe you. You need more people, right? I don't mind the tomatoes. I just don't want y'all to get up off the throne. I will bring a basket of tomatoes to your throne. Just don't get up. Throw them from where you sitting, queen, okay? All right? I asked this karmic how she felt about the divine feminine. What does she think about the divine feminine, right? The Emperor came up. 7 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Got clarified with false person. Then I pulled the 6 of Wands. I got the Ace of Pentacles. The 3 of Swords. Clarified with the wealthy man. I got the Queen of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Clarified with despair and occupation. So since I asked what she thought about you, divine feminine, you could be an Aries, a Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini so far. I don't see water out here. But I asked how she felt about you, so I'm not surprised Cups on out here because why the fuck would she have any love for you, divine feminine? Like, it's already making sense. Like, there's not going to be any Cups right now. So you could totally be a water sign and she just hating because she ain't going to put no love cups out here for you. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So consider yourself in here too, water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? First of all, this girl think you a boss, divine feminine. She does. Even though she hating on you, she don't know how you got it. She feels like you still like a foul-ass bitch, and I'm just calling you this because I'm talking from the karmic side because she calling me one too. But this is just how she's coming, right? She still think you foul. Like, it's something weird about you is what she's thinking. Like, she still thinks that she's better than you and all that, but she still knows you the Emperor. Oops. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. That shit flew. She still knows that you are the Emperor, right? You boss. These are for the divine feminines who have officially walked away from this old bullshit third party, right? And dead and put a nail in that shit, right? Threw some daisies in the motherfucking grave and walked away. This is for this group of divine feminines. This karmic sees you as a boss, right? It was a choice though. It was like, I don't know if she was like trying to match you, divine feminine, or I think she felt like you had the ball in your court with this 2 of Wands. I know he's holding the world, but it was like, it's kind of like divine masculine was like putting in your hands almost. Like you could really take this relationship where you wanted to take it had you stayed. Had you stayed and battled out with this karmic divine feminine, basically, you would have won divine masculine, but it was tiring. You know what I'm saying? Who want to fight for this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about to fight for no dude. She also sees you as blocking her ass. Divine feminine. You blocked her from being able to see how he's holding the world, see what you're doing. It could be maybe your Facebook or your Instagram or something was public with the world. You know, they show that little world sign when your shit's public. Maybe you made it private because you put the 7 of Wands up on that hoe. Like, bitch, you ain't about to see shit, right? Block that shit because she's a false person, right? The karmic's a false person. I feel like both of y'all feel like y'all are false persons. Some of the karmics have blocked the divine feminine. Some of the divine feminines have blocked the karmic. But the karmic definitely sees the divine feminine as emperor, right? That came up with the 6 of Wands, right? So I feel like she knows you're super confident. You make that coin, right? Because that came up too. This 6 of Wands is going towards this Ace of Pentacles, right? This lady or this karmic or whatever the fuck she is, right, knows that you either have money, make money. It's something about you that stands out over her. Like, it's something that you have over her materialistically, though. It could be looks. It's something of why she sees you as this emperor with this 6 of Wands and this damn wealthy man. It sounds like the bitch want to be your divine masculine. Like, honestly, like, I'm getting like an attraction vibe. And I ain't even trying to be funny, y'all, but I feel like this karmic feels like you're beautiful. Like, to be honest, I'm not trying to gas you up. But I mean, don't throw tomatoes at this bitch right now. She thought you were beautiful. Put them tomatoes back in the bucket. She does think you beautiful. That's probably why she just hating. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just a hater, y'all. Right? Like I said, you have something material over this girl. You either drive a nice car, got a nice job. It's something like that. You know what I mean? It's something that you have over this karmic that she can't compete with. She can't compete with it. And you come up as the wealthy man. Okay? Let's keep moving. Come up as the King of Wands too. This is how she sees you, right? This is how this karmic is seeing you. So really, she has respect. She, like I said, she watches the fucking throne. Even if you did block her, she blocked you, she done found out a way to watch the throne, okay? She done sent in her little minions or something. Somebody is watching the throne for her, or she is watching the throne, period. She sees you as the Queen of Wands, right? She sees you as competition too with this 5 of Wands. You're somebody that she has to compete with. But remember, this 6 of Wands was out here, so you've already prevailed over this hoe, right? And then you blocked the bitch, 7 of Wands. This is how she sees you. Like, at first, it may have been competition. That's why I said this group of divine feminines I'm talking to, you guys aren't engaging with this karmic and this divine masculine. This shit is dead as far as they're concerned. They don't know what the fuck we talking about right now. But as far as the karmic and the divine masculine are concerned, you have totally, like, went ghost on this shit and don't even, like, give it the time of day. As far as they are concerned, they have no clue about what we're talking about now. So in the karmic's eyes, it looks like you have prevailed. You won, not even necessarily like saying, oh, I won the divine masculine, but you won because you fucking walked out with the train in your fucking robe, you know what I mean, dragging behind you and shit. Like, bitch, I am queen, bitch. Watch me reign as I walk the fuck out, right? She saw that shit. She watches the fucking throne. The karmic still thinks that you a fake ass bitch, but she has to be that way. You know what I mean? What else she gonna say? That's that hater shit. And now we know it's because of you have something over her material wise. It's not the divine masculine. Bitch, you got him. You know what I'm saying? If it was divine masculine, this would have been the Ace of Cups and she would have been holding it over your head. But this is you holding something over her head. Like, bitch, I get money. Money I got, right? That's all we give a fuck about, right? So you just basically shined on this bitch. Basically, you just shined on this bitch, divine feminine. And that's how she sees you, as the Emperor, the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Wands. What else is out here? And the Ace of Pentacles, right? She butthurt over it because it was a competition at first. I think she enjoyed the competition, as far as, like, maybe that shit brought some umph into her life or something. Maybe she a boring-ass bitch, you know what I mean? Maybe she a motherfucking Betty White-ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, just boring and goofy. Like, you know what I mean? No excitement, so you were like the best thing that came around to give this bitch like some pep in her step and shit. You know what I mean? Like, bitch started combing her hair and shit. You know what I mean? Like, she started trying to like match you, divine feminine. But guess what? That shit was too much work for her to keep up. There go the Seas Candy lady with the buff ass arms, right? Despair and occupation, right? It was too much work for her to keep up with you, divine feminine, because you're not trying to be who you are. It's not like like a mask or a costume divine feminine puts on. Bitch, that's who the fuck I am, right? I really am the Queen of Wands and the fucking Emperor mixed together. Bitch, you got it right. You know what I mean? This is my driver's license, bitch. Look at it. This is me, right? The Karmic was trying to be the same thing, but that's not who she is. That's not who she is. So, of course, when you keep trying to be some shit that you're not and keep working for some shit that you're not, right? Eventually, you do end up like this, in despair. She's still stressed out over your ass, and you ain't even with the fucking divine masculine. It's just because, you know what I mean? It's that, I don't know who I was telling the other night, but it's like when you have like this like shine about you, divine feminine, like to some people, it's a sweet aroma. It's a perfume. To some people, it's a stench. You know what I mean? When really it's a sweet aroma, it should be to everybody, but it doesn't smell the same to everybody. So to this Karmic, it's a stench to her. Even though she was trying to smell like you the whole time, it's a stench to her. Like it's something about you that rubs her the wrong way. You know what I mean? She still thinks that there's something fake and phony about you, period. Even though she knows that you Emperor, she still feels like it's something about you that, like she could tell the divine masculine, like, I know, you know what I mean? She probably fucking with somebody else. I'm sure because I know the Karmic in my situation did that. And this bitch don't even know me. You know what I mean? But she told him all kind of shit. Like, bitch, you don't motherfucking know me, bitch. This is this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Where a bitch just grasping for straws. Like, well, I heard that she's down at the club and fucks dudes at the barbershop. Like, she just spinning shit now because it's too much work for her to actually become you. So it's easier for her to try to destroy you, divine feminine. Now you can throw tomatoes, G. Now you can start throwing tomatoes, right? Let's put one on this false person while she sees you as a false person. Because how you see me as a false person and a boss, bitch? A boss can't be a false person or else we would never get no shmoney or make no moves. So the only thing I'm thinking is like she just grasping for straws because you done blocked her ass. Or, this is probably what this is, divine feminine, right? Look, remember I told you, your page might have been public accessible, right? And then you blocked that hoe, right? This bitch is somebody else on your page. If you just blocked her and you still public, she's somebody else. Now she's like Debbie does Dallas, motherfucking Betsy does Boise, Idaho. Like she gonna be under another name, possibly under a whole different gender and shit. She could be posing as a male, thinking that you would accept her. Like she ain't gonna accept no females, but she'll accept a request from a male. You may have to do some cleaning out my closet. You may have to do some cleaning and some investigation into your social media accounts, divine feminine, because I really take this, I don't even have to clarify it, I still will, but I really take this as her making a false page just to see what the fuck you doing. Like I said, she's still trying to compete. I don't know why. Bitch, do you have a job? Like, I mean, why do you have time, G? The Karmic that my DM was messing with, that bitch ain't got no real job. So I know this bitch got ample time and shit. All she do is just sit there and fucking gaze in my eyes and shit. Oh, lonely bitch, right? Journey came out to clarify the false person, right? Like I said, she doing far-fetched shit. Like she's a woman, but she could be posing as a man. Journey, she going the extra mile, divine feminine, okay? This is how she feels about you, but I'm digging up in her shit a little deeper. She's going the extra mile to see what the fuck it is that you're doing. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, or maybe all of y'all, I have a feeling it's a nice majority, that this Karmic has made a fake page or has figured out some way to pose as somebody different in order to check on you and see what the fuck you doing. Right? So you can block this bitch all you want. You can spray fucking bug be gone all over this bitch, right? That bitch still gonna figure out a way to come back and watch the throne. But I told y'all that they watch the throne. I told you she watches the throne. I told you. Let's see. I just have a feeling she's insecure. Let's see. How does this Karmic feel about herself? Let's start there. Because, bitch, why you see another bitch as the emperor? Like, she better come up as the empress on how she sees herself, right? At least if you want to compete with somebody you feel like is the emperor and the queen of wands, bitch, I hope you can match it. So, a card flipped out. This is how she feels about herself. Strength, right? Let's put another one out here. This Karmic could be a Leo. That one fell on the floor. I don't know what it was, but the 4 of Wands came out reversed from what I just picked up. Hypothetically, if I was going to take this shit, she a weak-ass bitch that can't keep it together. It's a front. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she was working hard to try to kind of be like you and try to act like you. So she putting up her front like she cool, but her whole shit is falling apart. She probably ain't taking care of her home. Her kids probably always in the room watching TV. She don't spend no time with them because the bitch too focused on what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put the 4 of Wands back because I don't know which way it fell, G. I think it felt reverse. But I'm a fair person, and I don't want unnecessary tomato sauce on the bitch's shirt because something fell on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So let's put one on the strength card. This is for how the karmic feels about herself. One more, please, on the strength card. How the karmic feels about herself. Okay, so she did come up as the Empress and Justice. So she feels like she's trying to match you, Divine Feminine, right? She could be a Libra, a Taurus, or a Leo. So it's weird, though, because like I'm saying, she feels like she's your arch nemesis. Like, she's trying to build up this shit. I'm going to put some more on this Empress because I still get a weird feeling about it. You know what I mean? With this Justice and this Strength card. It's a little weird. Because, bitch, if you really the Empress and Justice and you strong like this, bitch, then why the fuck are you on our dick? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. She really feels like she's your opponent, Divine Feminine. That's what she feels like. But let's put one on this Empress and this Justice. But she's coming up as the Empress, the Strength, and the Justice card. I know y'all are like, boo! Lies! Oh, lies! Let's put one on the Empress. 2 came out. Look, the Star reversed and the Magician. It's all smoke and mirrors, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's not real. This is like Kardashian booty, Kardashian nose, Kardashian titties. Like, it's not real. Like I said, remember when I told y'all up here, she was working hard to be like you. The occupation and despair. It's hard work to be like Divine Feminine. So all it is smoke and mirrors. You can't keep that shit up. The magician, that's the whole point of being a magician, is tricks. You know what I mean? They want you to look at one hand and don't look at the other. You know what I mean? That motherfucker ain't really disappeared. You know what I mean? Like, he just behind the mirror type shit. Like, it's all an illusion. She wants people, but all her swag that she picked up is from you, Divine Feminine. It's from you. The Empress learns from the Emperor, right? I mean, they not necessarily saying the male has to be over the female, but in this instance, the Emperor would be over the Empress, right? She learns from the Emperor. He takes the lead, right? It's all fake. She a fake-ass Empress. She could be an Aquarius. She could be any sign with this Magician. All the tools are on the table, so she could be any sign. Libra, Leo, water sign, fire sign, air sign, earth sign, right? It's a fake-ass Empress, y'all. It's a fake-ass. It's like props and shit. Like when you see some shit on TV and they eating some food and you be like, that shit look good. That shit ain't real. That's not real food. You know what I mean? That shit been sitting out for 9 hours. It's got a shellac on it, so it still looks preserved. You know what I mean? She's covered in preserves, G. Like, this shit ain't real. It's so much sodium in this shit. Just, you know what I mean? It's like a TV dinner. You know what I mean? It's a TV dinner. It's not a home-cooked meal. This shit is not authentic. This is a fucking clone, okay? She's a fucking clone. So she's trying to clone herself to be you. This is how she sees herself. Let's put one on this Justice card. 5 of Swords. We plan, plot, strategize, and bomb first, right? I told you, this karmic is not a balanced person. She's always trying to figure out how to one-up you. You know what I mean? Or be on the same level as you with the scales. She a fake-ass Empress. She a fake-ass Empress. That's all that shit is. I knew something was fugazi with that shit, yo. I'm like, bitch, how the fuck does an Empress have time to spy on the Divine Feminine? It's impossible unless you a fake ass Empress. You know what I mean? This somebody that's an Empress on Instagram. She an Instagram Empress and shit. She only an Instagram Empress for the gram. You know what I mean? She an Empress for the book. She's an Empress for Twitter. She's an Empress for Snapchat. In real life, the bitch ain't no Empress. You know what I mean? She's not. Or else she wouldn't be looking at you as the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Emperor. Like, you still have more I'm the shit bitch cards than she did. You know what I mean? Like, so deep down this broad knows, you know? Let's see. I want to put one Cheryl Marchetti on this Star, Reverse, this Magician, and this Empress. Pathway came up. Like I said, this bitch is doing a whole lot to try to match you. You know what I mean? She going the extra mile. The extra mile down the pathway. I don't know. Y'all saw single white female, and that's what I always call the karmic in my situation, except I call her single black female, right? Because the bitch want to do everything like I got a fucking twin I don't know about and shit, right? This bitch is way older than me and all kind of shit, got kids. I don't have kids. So I know this bitch got responsibility. Bitch, I know for sure you got 3, bitch. I know you got 3 responsibilities because you got 3 kids. So why the fuck do you have time to make fake pages? You know what I mean? This goes for all of y'all. That was just my situation, but I'm sure Any broad over 17 years old, 18 years old, 21 years old, definitely has something that she could be doing with her time other than spying on you, divine feminine, period. I don't give a fuck what it is. You know what I mean? The bitch don't have to have no kids. Bitch, you should be working then. You know what I mean? You should be cleaning up something, bitch. Just, if you got time to lean, bitch, you got time to clean, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, why you got all this fucking ample time? Idle mind is the devil's workshop. And this girl's mind is on constantly how to she can't be the emperor now, so now she got to figure out how to be the empress. So it's still kind of below you, divine feminine. It's like she's just trying to match. So maybe that's why she's spying. She's like, oh, divine feminine went out and bought some Jordans. I'm going to go out and buy some Jordans. Oh, divine feminine went to this restaurant today and took pictures drinking champagne with her friends. 3 days later, this bitch gonna be at a restaurant having fun, talking about living my best life. Like, yeah, bitch, after I was living mine, bitch, you living your best life vicariously through me. This is this is the karmic, y'all. Lovers, right? You know, when you see the lovers, it's usually, it's like the twin card, Gemini, right? That stands for Gemini. Like I said, this came out to clarify the Five of Swords and the Justice card. This bitch is trying to be on your level. It's like this karmic that I'm picking up on does this for a lot of people. Whatever, like, the popular group is or wherever she's in and shit, and whatever she's attracted to, she attaches herself to it. It doesn't even necessarily have to be you, divine feminine, but let's just say, like if it's a bunch of people, like a mom's club or something, and they all say, oh yeah, you know, I'm a stay-at-home, you know, mom or whatever, and I homeschool the kids, and this karmic doesn't. She doesn't stay home and homeschools the kids. Best believe a week later, she trying to figure out how to be a stay-at-home mom and homeschool the kids, even though that shit's probably not conducive to her life. Like, she's a follower. You know what I'm saying? She ain't a leader. She's a follower. She like a, you know what I mean? Like a fucking clone, G. Like a clone, basically. This lady is a clone. She wants to be you. She got your fucking ancestry DNA kit, and this bitch is dropping your shit in a little vial, shaking that shit up like, I'm telling you, y'all, that's her whole purpose for stalking your ass, is to just try to get on your level, which is crazy because if the divine masculine stay with the karmic, like I said, this is for divine feminines that aren't even dealing with this shit. Y'all done already skedaddled on this bullshit. So that's what the crazy part is. Like, okay, well, karmic, you must have the fucking divine masculine. So why the fuck are you still trying to be like me? The only reasonable conclusion could be is that, you know, divine masculine belongs with divine feminine. So instead of you, like, just releasing divine masculine, karmic, y'all can start throwing tomatoes again. You would rather just try to duplicate yourself as divine feminine and hope that he accepts that. But you can't fool God, boo-boo. There's only one. You know what I mean? There's only one. Only one. Like Maxine said, what up, Maxine? She said, we are gods, bitch. Like, and that's some real shit. And that's how divine feminine is coming off. And this karmic knows it. You know what I'm saying? The karmic knows that we are gods, divine feminine. So instead of her trying to be her own god in her own right, find her own divine masculine, she's like, I know what I'll do. I'll just duplicate. You know what I mean? It's like fucking Get Out and shit. Like, this bitch is stirring the teacup hoping you pass out so she can take all your motherfucking memories and fucking ambitions and all your talent and stamina. You know what I mean? All that shit. All your intellects. Like, the bitch is she's a fucking character stealer. You know what I mean? This is a character stealer, divine feminine. Don't be surprised if you see this bitch walking around trying to look like you. If you ain't already seen it already, I'm sure most of you have. But that's what the fuck this shit is, y'all. She's a duplicator, an imitator. I mean, you should be flattered, but I mean, after a while, that shit does get annoying because I had to report the karmic in my situation. Like, bitch, this bitch was talking about how she liked to eat pussy. I hope you listening too, bitch, because I'm gonna expose your ass. This bitch was talking about how she was gay and likes to eat pussy and all this other shit. Like, you know what I mean? She was doing shit like that knowing that she had the divine masculine the whole time. But the bitch either really wanted to eat my pussy, sorry for being vulgar, or the bitch was just on my team and didn't have nothing to do. But the bitch got 3 kids, so I know the bitch had shit to do. You know what I mean? I know the bitch had shit to do. You know what I mean? I looked at your kids' fucking shoes, bitch. You at least had a fucking shoe store to go visit, bitch. Because them kids' shoes, y'all, I swear I had to put that bitch on blast. Like, bitch, if I see you, bitch, in another outfit and your fucking daughter got on these motherfucking, I don't know if those are Converse or flip-flops because the fucking sole is coming off. You know what I mean? They were in the process of becoming flip-flops or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they were. They almost look like Crocs with all the motherfucking holes in them and shit. You know what I mean? I didn't know if the daughter was a fucking swamp fishermen and shit, you know what I mean? Because it looked like they had been through all the bayous of New Orleans. Like, her kids just look like shit. But the bitch got time to try to duplicate me and shit. Let me get off this bitch, because I can cream this bitch all motherfucking day, and this is about us, and I'm not getting off the throne, but we just queens having a tea party, having a laugh. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Shit. Anyway, let's see how you view this karmic divine feminine. How does divine feminine view the karmic? Nine of Swords, right? I'm going to put another one out here, but it's almost like I don't really get like a regret feeling from this. It's just like, I can't believe this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I just can't believe it. But this is how you view her. It's almost like pathetic. That's what I'm getting. Like, it's kind of pathetic. This karmic could be Cancer or air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It's just you looking at her like this is how you choose to move forward, bitch, on my fucking good looks, charm, and fashion? Like, you can't do nothing on your own, bitch? Oh, okay. All right. It's almost like, remember when Nicki Minaj said, and that's when I'm gonna name this shit, all these bitches is my sons. This bitch is your son, divine feminine. This karmic is your fucking son, dude. Exactly. Look at her. You like, you feel sorry for this girl. I know you throwing tomatoes at her right now, but how you view her is like, damn, this bitch could do so much better for herself. Like, and I'm proud of you, divine feminine, for feeling this way, because it's like you kind of got empathy and sympathy for the bitch. Like I said, all these bitches is my sons. All of them. You gotta, like, I mean, shit, the bitch want to be a kid, divine feminine. Now it makes sense. You know how kids used to play dress up and put their mom's clothes on, or the boys would put their dad's clothes on, always wanting to be like their mom and their dad? Boom. That's why I said you got the single, black, white, Asian, Latino, you know what I mean? Whatever ethnicity you are, that's the fucking clone that you're getting. You know what I mean? She doesn't even care if she's the same ethnicity as you. She's like, I'm going to figure out how to be an Asian, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? I'm going to figure out how to, like, the bitch is, like, taking on things that aren't even her, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, say if your religion was, like, I don't know, Catholic or something, right? And she grew up whatever the fuck. And her divine masculine knows that you're Catholic, she's going to try to pull everything. Like, okay, well, maybe if I turn Catholic, you know what I mean? Maybe I can kind of be like divine feminine. Like, she's trying to throw a bunch of shit at the wall to see what sticks, basically. And whatever sticks, she's going to adapt that into her own personality, into her own fucking DNA to try to become you. I swear, I'm not like just trying to gas y'all up or nothing, but that's what the fucking cards are saying. But y'all feel bad for this hoe, right? I felt bad for the hoe. I did. I feel bad for her kids. I feel bad for the hoe. You know what I mean? I do. But it's more so like, damn, I wish you could be the person that you keep wanting. I wish you could really be this real empress and not the Instagram empress. Not just doing it for the gram and for the book and shit. Like, I really wish you would become that bitch in your own right. But, oh shit, I mean, damn. Let's pull in on this Nine of Swords. This is how you see her. As the Nine of Swords and the World. Like, bitch, you're dead to me. Like, really, like, I mean, I feel bad for you, but you're, like, not even, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like you would ride through and shit and hand her a fucking candy bar for being a good little girl and shit. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like you so above this chick or something. All these bitches is my sons. That's all I keep hearing from Nicki Minaj is, all these bitches is my sons. I don't know if you guys, what is it? And I'm gonna go and get some bibs for them. Right? What is that song? Drop that song if you know what it is. But that's the song I keep hearing. Shit it on them. Did it on them. That's the name of the song. Did it on them. Nicki Minaj. I'm going to post that shit. Because this is the song I keep hearing, right? And I feel like you keep looking at her like a fucking, like, I should take you in and shit. Like a little stray kitty and shit. I swear. Divine feminine, you got a heart. That unconditional love. See, once you start loving yourself, that shit kind of spread out even to motherfuckers that you don't want it to spread out to, i.e. the karmic. You know what I mean? It's like, I ain't saying you love the bitch, but it's like you don't want no harm to come to the bitch. It's like you kind of feel sorry for the little whack bitch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, damn, being whack must be tough, bitch. If I was you, I want to be me too. You know what I mean? That's what I told my DMs, Karmic. Like, bitch, if I look like you, I'd be pissed off every day too, bitch. So you have at it. You have it right. I literally told that bitch that shit. Like, bitch, look at you. You should be mad, bitch. Shit. Anyway, one on this chariot. You see her as somebody that's pathetic. You don't really give time to. You know what I mean? You feel like she deserves better. You see her as like somebody, number one, you see her as like somebody who moved forward and got what she wanted. You know what I mean? With the 9 of Cups. She could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You see her, somebody got what she wanted. Bitch, you did all that motherfucking work and moved so fucking fast and furious and shit. And every time the Divine Masculine called you, you got in your fucking chariot and went and did whatever the fuck he wanted. Bitch, you got him. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck are you still looking at me, right? 9 of Wands. Why are you still doing that shit? This is how you see her. I'm telling you why she's doing it. Because she wants to be you. It had nothing to do with the Divine Masculine. She got the Divine Masculine and thought that was going to be cool, right? Divine Masculine still is not... That attraction and that and that spark is still not there. So she's like, what is it that this punk-ass Divine Feminine has that I don't have? Now I got to figure this shit out. 5 of Swords. Plan, plot, strategize, and we bomb first, right? That's why she's coming up as a false person in your damn accounts and shit. 4 of Pentacles. This is how you see her. Holding on. I'll keep holding on. Right? This is this bitch. I'm telling you, she trying to, everything you do, you know what I mean? If you ever put what type of perfume you wear, that bitch is going to go buy it. Whatever you do, Divine Feminine, where you go eat, where you go hang out, where you club, what you wear, everything, whatever you say, I just opened the business. 2 weeks later, that bitch is going to try to open one. It's like all your ideas, your energy, everything about you is like, this is how you see her. It's like the bitch is just watching and shit. You remember when you was little when you would stare at people that just look different and your mom would tell you don't stare? This is how you see her. Like the bitch is mesmerized, G. The bitch is mesmerized. I mean, fuck, we mesmerizing. Fix your hair in my crown. That's what you need to tell that bitch. Bitch, fix your hair in my crown, bitch. You staring so damn hard, bitch. Fix that damn cowlick and shit. Get them fucking edges. Shit. Let's put one on this damn 9 of Swords in this world. The mature man, right? This is how you see her, but I feel like this is from your eyes. You're looking at her like I just told you. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all got like a little bit of empathy and sympathy for this chick. Like y'all ain't engaging in this shit because you feel bad for the bitch. You see her world not going nowhere. You know she miserable as fuck. You know what I mean? You know it. Because I'm sure you've seen her shit too. Like not saying you stalking, but I mean you got to keep an eye on your enemies. I'm going to keep it 100. I got to know what this bitch is doing from time to time, bitch, because you can't never be one step ahead of me, ho. Never. You know what I'm saying? Especially since you coming up as a false person and I know you making fake pages and shit. Bitch, I'll know everything about you. That's why I know your fucking kids got dirty ass shoes and dirty ass clothes and shit. Like, this is the type of bitch that would spend all her money on herself, right? And fucking send her kids to the first day of school with the same clothes they had on last year. I know clothes aren't everything, but you remember how it was when your first day of school? Like, you wanted to come in on the first day of school fresh as fuck, at least the motherfucking first day. You know what I mean? The karmic in my situation, them kids wear that motherfucking clothes so motherfucking much. I thought them motherfuckers was painted on, G. Like, I thought this was like a fucking latex bodysuit as much as she kept these fucking kids in the same clothes, and this bitch was always trying to be the Instagram empress. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, why your kids look like motherfucking public peasants, bitch? Like, I ain't impressed by no bitch that look better than her kids. I ain't never going to be impressed by that shit. So I felt like Divine Masculine was stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? For even, like, wanting a bitch like that. It's the same thing here. This bitch is neglecting something. This karmic is neglecting something in her life, Divine Feminine, that she really needs to tend to try to be like you. And the Divine Masculine is still fucking with this bitch. He's an idiot. You know what I mean? He's getting, all it is he's getting something out of this situation. That's all that is. Money, pentacles, sex, something. You know what I mean? But he just watching this bitch try so hard. I don't get it. But whatever. We ain't these bitches. We ain't supposed to get it. I'm just reading the motherfucking cards. Chariot, 9 of Cups. This is how you view her. See, privileged lady. Like I said, you feel like this girl deserves better. Remember, she was coming up as a privileged lady in one of them other readings I did. And I'm like, damn, bitch, you could have read an Iyanla Vanzant book, bitch, to be a privileged lady. You don't got to stalk me. Same shit, though. It's like you feel like she deserves better or she could do better. You know what I mean? Like, or you just sit there and wonder, like, what type of bitch is this? You know what I mean? Like, don't you want better for yourself? It's almost like you question her integrity for her, Divine Feminine. I feel like you feel sorry for this girl. Even though we throwing tomatoes at this bitch, but that's just what the fuck we do. It's like, bitch, they soft tomatoes, bitch, they ain't hard. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to bruise you, bitch. I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Let you know you ain't shit. You know what I mean? You ain't shit when you trying to be like me. You could be shit when you on your own grind, doing your own thing, fulfilling your own wishes, getting what's truly yours. But as long as you trying to be me, bitch, no. No. You'll never reign this kingdom. You'll never. You could be the fake Instagram empress, Facebook empress, whatever the fuck empress you want, bitch, but it's not true. It's all smoke and mirrors. And that's why you feel bad for this girl, Divine Feminine. And if you don't feel bad for this girl, you should, G. You should. I'm telling you, like, this lady has low self-esteem and, you know what I mean? She doesn't take care. She's only in it for, like, to impress Divine Masculine. Her whole other world around her is fucking crumbling. You know what I mean? It's crumbling. 9 of Wands and shit. 9 of Swords and shit. The world. You know what I mean? You see the potential, which is what's in the middle of here, which is the damn Chariot, the 9 of Cups, and the Privileged Lady. But everything surrounding her is fucking turmoil. It's fucking turmoil. This lady has no self-esteem at all. Let's put a Chur Marchetti on this 9 of Wands and this 4 of Pentacles. This is how you see her. Unexpected income. Let me look at this real quick. Like I said, this lady, this karmic or whatever the fuck, it's like you're going to always be one step ahead of her. This is how you see her. I'm always going to be one step ahead of you. Bitch, you can stand there, watch, hold on to last year's fashion, the scarf I wore back in motherfucking last February, and have it on this February, bitch. I'm always going to be one step ahead of you. Unexpected income. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how Divine Feminine rolls. It's not a facade. It's just who we are. So shit last season, we didn't even really consider it a whole season of wardrobe. Bitch, it's just how we rock our shit. You know what I mean? It's last season now because, I mean, I guess, you know what I mean? We just kind of roll with the times and we just got it like that. It's like we're in the... I feel like she feels like, and I'm going to flip it back to you, but I feel like this this karmic, excuse me, I don't know why the fuck I keep trying to say that shit. Blech, right? This karmic feels like you're like if we going to break this shit down, like you would be... in the popular crew, you know what I mean? In the popular crowd, like this karmic, this is the one, I don't know where y'all live, all of y'all, but in Los Angeles, you know what I mean? Like if you go to a club, like one of the ones where like celebrities kind of visit, if you go to a club, they pick and choose the girls who they want to come in the club. It's all like for a look, you know what I mean? So you could be standing in line and let's say Drake is here and it's a bunch of motherfuckers in this club. There's somebody that literally goes in the line, is like you, right? That's how they do it out here. Totally fucked up, but that's just how shit go out here in Cali. It's very fake, right? She's the one that's not getting picked and shit. So, motherfucker went, you, tap 2, Divine Feminine, all the Divine Feminines. You, Divine Feminine, you, right? And then they left the karmic standing there like, well, what the fuck about me, right? What the fuck about me? She doesn't feel like the star. She doesn't feel like she has what it takes, you know what I mean, to get on your level, but she's still going to try. So you know what she's going to do? Next week when Drake comes back to the club, this bitch is going to have on a lace front, a tighter dress, you know what I mean? She's going to do what she has to do to try to match you, Divine Feminine. Period. That's why the bitch stalking. She still wants to be you. So really it seems like it's an attraction to you as far as she likes what she sees in regards to you, how you move. She sees she sees why Divine Masculine is attracted to you, basically, which makes her somewhat attracted to you. Like I told you, the other one in my situation was talking about how she liked to eat pussy and shit. I believe the bitch. I just don't roll that way, ho. You know what I'm saying? But thank you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I'm flattered, bitch. So I know why this one's on my dick all the time. But it's something like that. You know what I mean? Like, she likes the way you look or she likes the way you move or something, Divine Feminine. So honestly, you should be flattered and fucking creep the fuck out, right? That's basically what's going on with this karmic bitch. You're free to throw the rest of your tomatoes now, yo. You're free to throw them because, I mean, shit, this bitch needs some self-esteem. Maybe after I don't know if throwing tomatoes at her is going to promote self-esteem, but YouTube-wise, let's throw tomatoes. 5D-wise, say a prayer for this lonely broad. You know what I mean? This broad is lonely, pathetic, no confidence, don't take care of her business, doesn't take care of herself. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is somebody that'll put makeup on and not wash her ass just to take a picture. You know what I'm saying? This is this type of bitch. You know what I mean? Like, pray for this hoe. Pray for this hoe. She needs them, okay? All right, Divine Feminine, that has been the damn karmic reading. How you feel about her, how she feels about you, okay? Like I said, this may or may not resonate with every Divine Feminine. If it didn't, my bad, but thanks for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. I'll see y'all later. Love you. Bye.